Okay, guys, sorry I got cut off. My dad called me. Anyway, back to the story. So, like I said, we're getting new tire machines. We're getting a new mezzanine safety gate for upstairs in the tire rack. My vacation's coming up. Like I said, it's a long time coming. My vacation's a long time coming. I'm trying to hold on. I'm getting burnt out slowly. But I'm not complaining. I love my job. Been there 2 years, come May 6th. $18 an hour. I'm not complaining one bit. Love my job. But it's time for vacation. Finally. The first vacation in 2 years. And I'm ready. But anybody that's been at a job for a long period of time and get a vacation, when you come back, it's always hard to get in the swing of things. Back in the swing of things. And I've got a bad back. So I just know when I come back from my vacation, it's going to take some get my back back in the swing of things. It's going to hurt me for a couple of days, but once I get back in the swing of things, I'll be good to go. But I also want to let y'all know that I've been reading a lot of y'all's comments, and I want to tell y'all something. Y'all are some rude-ass, judgmental people. Not all of you, but the ones that do comment, some of y'all are just as rude as y'all can possibly be. And I'm about to put a stop to it right now. Out there judging me, telling me, he sounds like a little kid. Look at him, he ain't got no teeth. He needs to lay out the meth. First of all, I'm 27 years old. Well, we'll be this October. I'm 5 foot even, 100 pounds. Might as well say. But guess what? I can't do nothing about my voice. Yes, I don't like my voice sometimes. Sometimes I don't like the way I sound. But guess what? That's just the way God made me. There's nothing I can do about it. And all these people out here, having their vocal cords done to sound like, I'm a man, I want to be a woman. I'm a man, I'm going to stay a man. But back to the comments. If you guys cannot be nice and respectful, don't comment at all. Because every time I read a hurtful comment, you're going to get reported. I've done it once, I've done it 100 times. I'm not afraid to report y'all's comments. Not afraid one bit. Y'all have no right to come onto my YouTube channel and judge me. I'm going to tell you like this. Yes, I don't have any teeth. I'm not on drugs. I've never been on drugs. I've never used drugs. Yes, I'm a tobacco user. But tobacco's not a drug. Well, technically. Anyway, I had an infection in my mouth. This before I started dipping. I had an infection in my mouth. Now, a lot of people in my family have bad teeth. But one of my reasons for having bad teeth is because of all the medication I had to take when I was young. I was in and out of the hospital a lot. Always medication. Had to take a lot of medicine when I was a kid. That's why I no longer have teeth. My teeth broke down. All the medicine broke down on my teeth. They started breaking off into pieces. And so I finally had enough. I said, you know what? I got tired of the toothaches. I got tired of the problems. I said, I'm going to the dentist. So I went to the dentist and they said, you know what? We found a deadly infection in your system. If you don't get your teeth pulled, all your teeth pulled, it's going to kill you. So at that point, I didn't have a choice. Now, they came for me to have my teeth pulled. I told them, I said, I want to be put to sleep, completely sedated. We can't do that. We can give you something to relax you, though. I said, that's not good enough. And what happened? They came for the surgery. They gave me, what the hell did they give me? They gave me Valium. They gave me a Valium to take to relax me. I took it, and I relaxed. Went in, laid down, dozed off. They came in, woke me up and said, you ready? I said, I guess. Went back to sleep. They started over here on my right side. Got all the way to about right here. And I woke up in the most pain I've ever been in my life. I was begging them, please just stop. I'm in so much pain I can't stand it. I was begging them, you gotta stop. They said, if you don't stop stopping us, we're gonna hurt you. About that time, my dad was with me, so I started hollering for my dad and make him stop. So he came in there and he said, look, either you stop or we're gonna have a lot of problems. So they stopped, went home, woke up the next morning, turned over in the bed, and my pillow was just covered in blood. Anyway, I still have a few teeth left from about right here back. Now, I'm trying to find the time to go to the dentist, have them sedate me like I wanted to in the first place, have them sedate me and pull the rest of my teeth so I can get me some dentures. And that's why I don't have any teeth anymore. Well, I still do, but I still don't. I want to get dentures so I can go back to eating my favorite foods. My favorite snack of all time is sunflower seeds. I still eat them. I just have to suck on them, though. I can't actually crack them. I don't have any front teeth anymore, so I have to crack them. But back to the comments. If y'all can't leave a respectful, nice comment, do not comment on my YouTube channel. I will block the hell out of you, and I will report you. I don't go on other people's channels commenting, talking a bunch of crap, being rude, disrespectful. You don't see me doing that. So if you can't do that on my channel, I won't do that on your channel. So don't come on my YouTube channel thinking you're going to be all disrespectful and talking a bunch of shit. Because I'm going to shut you down right there. I'm out here to help everybody out. Show them what they can, what they should and should not do to their vehicles. Show all my projects, the vehicles I've got. And the things you should and shouldn't do to your vehicle. How to save money on buying the wrong vehicle. How to not get ripped off if you have to go to a mechanic. There's not a lot of honest mechanics out there anymore. So, just want to share that with y'all. What's going on in my personal life and my work life. Want to finally put an end to these comments, rude ass comments. So, let's get on to the next part. I moved Frankie around today. And my mom's blanket's drying out. So, as you know, I bought 2 brand new tires to go on the front and a brand new rim for Frankie. $175 for the new rim. The new tires cost me $200 and I don't remember exactly how much they cost me, but they cost me like $200 and something for both new tires, mount and balance. Still got to get a center cap. Hadn't done that yet. Frankie still needs the front brake caliper bolt and the new door latch. Now, as y'all know, the driver door is held shut with a ratchet strap. Why? Because Why? Because the door latch is broke. Now, I say door latch, I don't mean this door latch. I mean the actual latch that holds the door shut when you're going down the road. That's the door latch that's broke. And I could take that ratchet strap off, open the door, shut it, and it will not shut for nothing. So that's why the ratchet strap's in there. A lot of people ask me, why is that there? There you go. But in all honesty, the only 2 things keeping this thing off the road right now is that door latch and the brake caliper bolt. Because if I get in and drive down the road right now, you can't go over 50 miles an hour because that brake caliper bracket moves, wobbles, and it'll make a horrible grinding sound you going down the road. That's actually how the rim got destroyed on that side. My dad was coming home from work one day. The brake caliper the brakes actually locked up, threw him in the ditch, busted the tire, and destroyed the rim. He put the spare on and drove on home. Alright, that's the only thing keeping this thing off the road. I changed the oil in about a year ago. Doesn't use 232,000 miles, doesn't use a drop of oil between changes. What's next? My little red wagon Jeep Commander. I just changed the oil in it on Sunday morning. I want to get new tail lights because, as you can see, it's kind of hard to see. There's water getting in. There's a crack there and a crack right there. Finally got my new tags. This right here, this tail light's got a crack in it. I'm gonna put brand new head and tail lights on it. I finally fixed the struts for the lift gate and the lift glass. For both pairs of lifts, it was like $60, I think. But now they stay up on their own now, and they are a bitch to close, as you can see. If you'd have seen my dad trying to close this back glass after we replaced the shocks, he kept freaking out. Oh God, son, it's gonna break. It ain't gonna break, I promise you that. Never had one break on me yet. So anyway, I done that and just went all the way around, washed the windows, cleaned all the windows up good, reset the tire pressure back to 35, and I went and washed it the other day. Run through the car wash, started home, and my little what do you call it? My little mirror here, my little anyway, my little mirror right there fell off. Still haven't got the bumper fixed yet. I just haven't had the time because I want to turn it in on my insurance company and have them fix it. That headlight's got to be replaced. Now, I had the headlights restored, and it's been about a month. Well, it's actually been about 2 months now. And look at them. They're still perfectly clear. They're not cloudy anymore. But as far as the Jeep goes, I changed the oil, got my new tags, new sticker, replaced the hatch on the back, the struts on the lift gate and the lift glass for the back. It's about time for another rotation. Here in about 1,000 miles. I was going to do it yesterday at work, but it wasn't quite time. I went and looked back at my records, and the last rotation was at 214 miles, I think. So it just hit 224,000 miles. Actually, it's at 224,100 right now. So got about 1,000 miles left. 215,124 miles last rotation. Anyway, so it's getting close in about 1,000 miles. But the tires are holding up fine. They still got plenty of tread. They don't make these tires anymore, believe it or not. Goodyear Wrangler Trail Marks. These are 245, 65, 17. They do not make the Trail Mark anymore. As a matter of fact, I think I bought one of the last 2 sets. But as far as the paint goes, the paint is perfect on this thing. There's nothing wrong with actual paint. It's the fender flares that are just fading away. The paint itself is fine. It's the fender flares faded. So yeah, the custom Jeep tag I had made, or actually I didn't have it made, I just ordered it. But I changed the oil this past Sunday. And but everything with the Jeep's fine now. So I still got to replace the valve cover gaskets. I'm gonna tell you about that too, real quick. The valve cover gaskets are only about $50, but it's gonna cost me about $800 in total to do it right. Why do I say that? Well, anybody who's ever done anything, replaced ignition coils, 224,000 miles on what I believe are the original spark plugs and ignition coils. And I have never seen a vehicle so smooth at idle. Just yesterday, when I was at work, well, actually, I was heading to work. I live in Payson and work in Monroe at Walmart. Anybody that don't know. When you get to Monroe, there is a little place called Hilltop, and there's a traffic light there. I was sitting there, stopped at Hilltop, sitting there just looking around, watching the traffic, and I had to look down to make sure this thing was still running. That's how smooth. I literally could not feel it running. That's how smooth it is at 224,000 miles. Original plugs and coils. So smooth I had to look down just to make sure it was still running. And it was. But I'm just saying, that's how smooth this thing still runs. But as far as the valve cover gaskets go, that's the only leak it has at the valve cover gaskets. But the ignition coils are $75 a piece. When you're buying ignition coils, I've said this 100 times. Nobody believes me. When it comes to electrical parts on your vehicle, buy original equipment. The original equipment Mopar ignition coils for this Jeep are $75 a piece. And for 8 of them, this Hemi has 2 plugs per cylinder, so 16 spark plugs. So 8 new ignition coils, $75 a piece, is a little over $600. The spark plugs for 16 is about $100. So right there is like a little over $700. The valve cover gaskets are $50. So for about just under $800, I'm gonna have the oil leak fixed with the valve cover gaskets replaced, tune up, new plugs and coils. I still need to replace the fog lights. They're getting dirty. They still work. But that's it for the Jeep. Everything on the Jeep. Let's go over here to Blue. How's old Blue doing? Blue's doing fine. 343,000 miles. I just changed the oil in it about 2 weeks ago. So what's still wrong with Blue? Mechanically, really nothing. The transmission is going out, and I do want to have the transmission replaced with a factory Ford transmission. It's going to cost me about $2,200. And people say, I wouldn't spend that kind of money. It's not worth it. Well, guess what? To me, it is. It's got almost $350,000 on it, and I want to get another $350,000 out of it. So I want to spend the $2,200 on a brand new transmission to go in it. The tires, my BF Goodrich's, are still doing fine. It's almost time to rotate them again. I rotate my tires on all my vehicles every 10,000 miles, every other oil change. So they're still doing good. Keep the pressure set at 70 psi. I had the headlights restored, and look at them. They look brand new again. People say, why don't you just put aftermarket headlight assemblies in? Well, I just restored these. Why would I do that? My turn signal lens actually came loose and came unglued. You see that? I come home from work one day and noticed it. But overall, mechanically, the motor is fine. The transmission's still working fine. It is starting to go out, though. The rear wheel bearings and axle seals need to be replaced because they're leaking. The pinion seal's leaking from where I changed the rear end fluid the last time. He needs a bath, new tag. I want to replace just the tail lights on it, though. As far as the assemblies go, I want to replace the tail light assemblies. I found the perfect ones, about $100 on Amazon. I'm going to replace them. They're the black lenses. Replace the bumper covers, as y'all saw in the last short video I did on it. Bumper covers, replace those for about $140 from the Ford dealership. Had to put a screw in this one to keep it from, because with the bumper got a dent in it, all the clips wouldn't pop down where they're supposed to, but there's a screw in it holding it. It doesn't rub the tailgate anymore, so that's a good thing. I want to buy all brand new LED headlights. I mean, LED bulbs to go all the way around. That's why I'm not replacing the headlight lenses. I'm going to put LED headlights, tail lights, turn signals, reverse bulbs, all LED. The headlight bulbs alone, the LED bulbs, $250. Okay? The LED brake light turn signals bulbs, I believe they're 100 and maybe 150 to 200, can't remember. LED reverse bulbs, I think they're like $60. Front turn signal bulbs, I believe they're about 60 as well. But that's it for blue. I still want to put a chrome grill in it. I mean, I know this part's chrome, but I'm talking about the insert. I can get an entire grill assembly with the chrome insert already on it for about, I think, 180, 150, something like that. But yeah, that's the only things I got to do to blue as far as, you know. Other than that, blue is fine. I'm trying to decide what I want to go on, what I want to drive when I take my vacation. I want to take a trip up to Virginia Beach. Or do I drive this, or do I drive my Jeep? Haven't decided yet, but still got a few weeks to decide. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you never miss another one of my videos. And tell all your friends to check it out too, the Ford Shop Yard. Take it easy, guys. Bye.